Okay, so here we are with a fresh game. This is fresh mid once again. We got. Let's just look at the team lineup first of all. We got Aatrox top lane, jungle Rumble, Dr. Heatsink running his own build. Misfortune bot with Blitzcrank as support. The enemy team. Let's just turn Valve War back on for just 1 second. The enemy team is Kindred top, Kha'Zix jungle, Yasuo mid, and Caitlyn Bard bot. I know Kindred top is a bit weird, but whatever. So it's fresh mid. So the kind of build I'm going for is typical kind of AD fresh. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go for Blades of the Ruined King this game, and I haven't been using rapid fire cannon all that much lately, and if you can see here, I don't have Dark Star Thresh on. That's just personal preference, really. Just lately I've had a bit of a win streak with Thresh after I had a massive loss streak. And I wanted to keep trying different approaches to see what would work, and one thing I'm going to say about Blades of the Ruined King right now is that it is so much more versatile than going all the way for rapid fire cannon and a BF sword item, because that is way more expensive and it can also be a lot harder to obtain. You get a lot less kind of scaling damage. Of course you get damage with Blades of the Ruined King. I'm sorry, with I managed to get some damage onto Yasuo, but I don't manage to kill him because he's able to flash out and he has enough movement speed to stay away from my E. So, yeah. As mentioned, when you build Rapid Fire Cannon, BF Sword, your damage doesn't kind of gradually go up. You kind of get BF Sword, which gives you plenty of damage. Then you buy Shard and Zeal, and they give you a little bit of damage, but not all that much. And again, to enemies who can really scale and power spike at like level 3 and 6, it really doesn't help too much. When you get Blades of the Ruined King, kind of like every single stat you get is going to help. Recurve Bow is honestly a little better than Zeal, in my opinion. It's cheaper. And you don't have to rely on like crits to help you. So, how I'm handling this lane is it's mid-fresh, and I just want to get as many souls as possible. And if I get the opportunity, whenever you get the opportunity in mid, you want to try to roam to another lane. As you can see here, Yasuo just kind of keeps pushing it down, and well, my jungler hasn't come, so there's not much I can do about that unless a minion like gets out of the way, and then I can pull him into my turret. Unfortunately, Yasuo's not that bad, so yeah, I end up missing quite a lot of CS under this turret. That's both me being bad and, well, yeah, me being bad. Typically when you push under the turret you're going to lose some CS, but I'm not losing that much. Now he goes for the trade here, but I'm able to flay him just as he knocks me up and I win the trade because of the tower's sheer damage. I want to take that minion there, missed it. Am I going to get that minion? Yep. I could have tried to get a death sentence on him there, but he'd probably windwall it. And now I'm just going to keep the game moving. So, I'm trying to play it really safe so I don't do anything stupid and completely lose out the game like I had on my loss streak. So I'm just trying to farm, get as many souls as I can, because this is an attack speed build to play Ruined King. I want to make sure that I'm dealing actually decent on hit damage towards the mid and late game. Now Rumble's waiting there, but I don't think we're able to do much. Or do we kill him? I think... No, we don't kill him because Yasuo runs exhaust and he's able to stop Rumble from chasing him. Let's view that again. So at normal speed, I try to throw the lantern to Rumble. I get a flare off, but honestly it was a bit out of sync, and therefore Rumble's not able to come in quite soon enough. Not only that, but I'm out of mana, and I only had enough mana for Flay plus Dark Passage, the lantern. And yeah, couldn't really do much, but what I did do is force Yasuo out of lane. Look at that, he's walking all the way back here for some reason because he's scared of Rumble. So I'm pushing as best as I can without mana, and I just want to get it into his turret. Kha'Zix is going to come in. Now, Rumble sees that Kha'Zix is defending mid, so he's going to go into their jungle and take his raptors whilst he's unable to do anything about it. Raptors? Why do I call them raptors? I have no idea. I see the souls, so I'm going to go over, I'm going to grab them with the lantern, and I'm going to walk out of here to safety, because just in case like Yasuo comes around the corner, which he didn't because he took such a stupidly long walk. But nevertheless, I start recalling because I can start getting some items. And what do you know? I grab 2 longswords. No, I grab 1 longsword and sorcerer's shoes. One thing I learned from this lost streak was to try some of my old methods, and one of my oldest methods was to rush sorcerer's shoes before anything else. And that is because Magic Pen just seems to work so freaking well on Thresh. It scales your on-hit damage, it scales your flay, it scales death sentence, it scales your AD actually. So yeah, sorcerer's shoes actually really helps your damage output. Plus it gives you movement speed, which helps you get in range for Flay, get in range for Death Sentence. Now, Rumble's here, but Kha'Zix is there. I believe he must have stepped into Rumble's vision. Anyway, Rumble's getting really close here. He wants to pull off a gank, but so does Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix is starting to rotate around there. So, I'm thinking, not too sure if we can get Rumble in here. I can try it, and then we're going to Flay him over. And then I'm going to Lantern Rumble now that I notice he's there. And we're going to box, and there we go. I don't even think I even tried to land a hook. Kha'Zix is able to run in and kill me, but Rumble is able to sweep up this kill on Kha'Zix, I believe. So he's going to go back, and then overheat. He's got the shield and overheat. Kha'Zix can't use it. Shit to that. Let's look at that one more time. I just want to look at how I don't even bother the Death Sentence, and that's because Windwall. So let's look again. Now, when Yasuo gets too close, because he doesn't know Rumble's here, I'm hitting him, provoke him, and then, there we go, I hit Flay, and I'm going to give him the Lantern, and then I just flash an ult, because I want to kill him. I don't want any kind of bullshit with Windwall stopping it or anything. So anyway, I'm dead. But it's okay, because we got both kills, and we were able to get some pressure on the turret. Rumble, he doesn't fuck around. He knows that we want to get this turret, so he's going to start pushing that up. We get it on really low health, so next time I'm able to push up or Yasuo roams, I can just destroy his turret just like that. Okay. Let's look at that again. I forgot that happens. So, Rumble goes down here, and then, because I'm going over there to ward, Yasuo decides to chase, and Rumble decides to stay. And this isn't a bad decision from Rumble, because remember from the old guide I said, Rumble is ridiculously good in 1 versus 1 situations with attack speed, and he has a recurve bow. Aatrox is also coming up, so that's another defensive thing, and I'm over here, and we can't see Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix is in fact down here trying to get bot. So then I think I'm going to go help bots, but then I realise, wait no, they're already going back, I can't. Really, I should have been pushing this with Rumble, but it's good enough because we're going to take this turret anyway. And I get close enough to get the 100 gold. I don't think we can see that going on. We can't see him taking the gold if I take the Fog of War off again. Oops. Let's take that again and start looking again. So we're going to go to bot lane. We see Bard here on low health, getting hit by Blitzcrank. I'm going to flay him, that's all I'm going to do because he's going to get killed by the AoE. I want to chase Caitlyn, but we can't quite do it because of Bard's last stand in protecting his 8 carry. So a good ult from Bard there. Nevertheless, we want to push this up, and now I want to call for Dragon. Unfortunately, Kha'Zix appears here, so I'm just going to hit him. That's some AD with Sorcerer's Shoes right there. I'm going to explain that a bit more in a bit. Anyway, I'm going to keep hitting him, and then I try to blind hook, but he ends up going the other way. So we can't get Dragon, and we see Yasuo pushing, so we're just going to go for this asshole instead. He's able to stop the Lantern with the Q, but it doesn't matter because I box him. Rumble's famous bad ultimates are displayed right there. And now that we've killed the mid laner, we want to ping Dragon again. One thing I wasn't doing during my lost streak, and I might actually record one of the lost streak games just to show you how bad I was doing, was I completely kind of forgot about objectives. Literally all I thought was build rapid fire cannon, build BF sword, snipe people. If it doesn't work, your team was bad, or I failed somehow. I didn't even think about what I could have done until I started these games with my win streak. So we're calling Dragon, and we want to get this Dragon. It may just be a Mountain Dragon, and you might think, wow, what's the point? But Mountain Dragon is going to really help you push turrets, which is going to get you even more gold. Dragon itself is going to give you gold to whoever was taking the Dragon, and it's going to give you an experience boost. So yeah, you do want to take this Dragon. You take it, and there's too many of us here for Kha'Zix to even think about going in, because he's a squishy champion, he can't do shit. Now we're going to sit here, going to help him take the crab, can take the soul. Now we're just waiting here just in case anyone comes. And would you look at that? We've got a ward. Yasuo is right there, but they also have a ward on us, and that wind wall is going to stop Blitzcrank's Q. Caitlyn's able to hit me with that, and I just kind of get a little worried. Kha'Zix gets in there, and I'm just going to hit him and flay him away so he can't kill me, and Blitzcrank takes the kill. So I'm going to take that soul. Blitzcrank obviously takes the lantern, because he always fucking does. People always take the lantern when you throw it, I don't know why. But, yeah. So now I'm sitting on 2 daggers and Bilgewater Cutlass. I think I'm going to wait for gold and upgrade that to Recurve Bow. I do. I've got 35 CS left in the cull. So my CS is 61 at 13. Not the best, but I am roaming. And we did take a dragon. We have taken a turret. It's not the worst thing in the world. I've had worse CS in anime games. Now let's talk about Sorcerer's Shoes a little. Why are Sorcerer's Shoes good? Well, because everything scales with it. Even your AD scales with it. And you're thinking, what? No, it doesn't. That's because your 200% AD ratio is bonus magic damage, and therefore, yes, magic penetration is going to scale your AD damage as well. This is why Sorcerer's Shoes are so universally impactful on Thresh. There's a team fight going here, and Kha'Zix is there, and I just want to hit him, and there we go, he's dead. Now I want to join in this fight here, and we can see Kindred and Yasuo. Now I'm going to just hook the Kindred, and I'm going to start beating the hell out of her. She manages to flash away, but it's okay because we're going to get the Yasuo here. He makes some dumb E's because Yasuo's not doing that. Windwall does not save his ass, and I just beat the hell out of him with my damage. So I'm 315, Rumble's 506. That's attack speed Rumble at 506. He's still only got Recurve Bow. And Aatrox 211, our lady carry 003. Is this a... Look at it, we're 11-4, so... Is this just an easy snowball game? Maybe. What it is, though, is demonstrating how much I'm able to actually make impact on this game. You see, I've been roaming, I've been interacting with my jungler to just push down mid lane, get the turret as soon as possible, get dragon when we can, support bot lane, and even support top lane. Now, this is a dumb moment. Okay. So I was watching bot lane. I was just kind of mindlessly pushing. I think I attacked, moved up to the turret, and was just like, wow, let's look at bot lane. I think I can teleport to something here, so I'm just going to attack moves there, and now I'm going to look down here, and I'm going to start teleporting against minions because I'm going to beat their ass. But Kindred's up here, and I'm like, oh shit. Thing is, I didn't even notice Kindred. I just cancelled my teleport because I didn't want to appear here 1 versus 3. So I end up 1 versus 1 against a Kindred who's going to kill me right then and there, and that is a dumb mistake. So I'm back at some point. When am I back? I'm back in about now. So here we go. So after feeling stupid, I'm going to sit there and again get my Blade of Ruined King. And now I'll start going to mid lane because I see a nice swarm of souls here. There's a fight going on down here. Rumble is fed as hell. MF's able to pick that up with a nice ult. And I do believe Dragon is up in 20 seconds, so we're going to try to pick that up. I'm still trying to just push mid lane. As good as a Thresh with a Blade Ruined King can. Just flay that wave. Now the enemy's looking at the dragon as well. They want to get the next dragon. And a little bit of knowledge for you. Every time you take dragon, the next dragon you take is going to be harder because it's going to get resistance against you and it's going to do extra damage against you. So it's a lot easier to take a dragon from an enemy than you think. So we just lure the dragon out and we start beating the hell out of it. The enemy's aware of it. See, Bard knows it's there, but not enough of their team are around, and we're way too strong. We've got way too much crowd control for anyone to even think about it. So let's look at this fight here. He starts torching Kha'Zix, who has to run away. Then I see the Bard coming in. Let's look at that one more time. I see the Bard Q come in. But what ends up happening is... Now watch when the Bard Q comes up. I'm going to watch... See, Bard Q comes in, but I make sure that I start my Q before Bard's Q happens. And what that does is it created a false sense of security for Caitlyn. She thought, wow, they're stunned, he can't hook me anymore. What she didn't know was that I was hooking her all this time. She gets hit by the hook, completely hooked in, flayed in, ulted by like 3 people, okay, only by Rumble, and then killed. So, for future reference, your abilities will carry on even if they're stunned. They are not channeled, they will not be interrupted, so do not be afraid to start a Q during an enemy projectile. So, Yasuo's wind wall comes in, but I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna walk past your wind wall. But it doesn't connect, because I get slowed by Bard and I'm not able to catch up with it. Plus, he's got some attack speed, movement speed from his static shiv, and I can't quite keep up. Normal goes in, doesn't give a shit, because he's powerful as hell. He's got, see, he's got his attack speed up there. He's got 100% attack speed with Nash's Tooth and Blood Razor. We're just going to push this turret up. We don't have to fear. There's 4 of us. We've got CCs for days, and they don't even have a tank. Bard completely misses his Q. We got the point blank melee mode hook from Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank's going to die here because he's a bit of a derp. Yasuo's also going to take out Rumble. I'm able to flay to kill Yasuo, but MF stands and shoots. I'm not sure if she could have made it. She probably couldn't have made it away. But yeah, 4 of us die. Not the best thing in the world. Okay. So I pick up my Randuin Zone as fast as possible because I noticed the enemy team is 100% AD except Bard. But he's a support, so it doesn't really matter. I start going towards top lane because there are 2 of the enemies there. I can turn this into a 3v2. Aatrox initiates on Yasuo, but gets killed. I'm not able to turn it into a 3v2 after all because of everyone appearing, but it's okay because me and Rumble are very strong. I'm 5'3", he's 7'1". We don't need to fear the 2v4 because we're going to take out Bard really easily. Bard's going to run away. I'm going to hook the Kindred and kill her before she can ult. If she even had ult, I don't know. Then I move in, I'm like, I Blade Ruined King active the Yasuo, beat the hell out of him. We torch him down. Kha'Zix can't do anything, his cooldowns are still down from the previous kill, and there we go. That's easy enough. So now I'm going to start pushing this wave. The Rumble gets very aggressive and starts hunting them, and he ends up in a 1v3 situation. But he's just going to walk away, and he's going to try to kill them. He's going to kill Bard. Caitlyn tries to come up. She doesn't see this bush, and there we go. There's the hook. She is dead as fuck. I missed Flake shamefully because I'm good at this game, and then Kha'Zix gets away on 1 health. Yeah. But it's okay, because we take a turret and quite a few kills. The turret is the most important part of this. And whilst this shenanigan was happening, MF was pushing top, and now they have an inhibitor exposed. That is how you pressure the map. So if there's something going on one end of the map and most of the enemy team are there, feel free to pressure the bot lane. Because on one hand, you'll either split their team up, or you will, like, take a turret. So we can take this without fear. I've got Randuin's Omen, I don't need to worry about like Kha'Zix somehow bursting me. Despite him having Duskblade and Warrior, I don't have anything to fear. Kha'Zix runs away from the 3 of us. Another bad Rumble, but you know, who knew he'd run this way. Kindred will get her out of there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit that. Rumble's going to try to torch Kha'Zix and we get a bit of lag there. But yeah. Just push what we can and then we're going to go back. And off I get my next item. I think I'm going to... I almost bought Spectre's Cowl because of a habit, but I don't need that. So I'm going to start actually building my Thornmail because they're full AD and Thresh only has 19 base armor and the rest of it is bonus armor from souls, and that is going to work with Thornmail's kind of bonus armor scaling. I know on the Did You Know Thresh with, I believe it's Red Mercy, he says something like... I think it's Red Mercy anyway, it better be. He says something that like Thresh's soul armor increases his base armor, but that is completely not true, and it is all base armor. Which yes is bad against things like Last Whisper, but really great with Thornmail. Anyway, I get back towards the mid lane. Some people start dying. Rumble's going to die over here. Is he going to take Kha'Zix with him? He's going to take Kha'Zix with him. In fact, he might not even die. He's going to speed out away, and I'm coming up to the save. And Rumble lives another day. throw him a lantern, he takes it, the enemy team are chasing us, and I'm feeling pretty ballsy. I'm like, But I don't hit anything because the enemies are too scared of me. Now, look at me, I've only got one offensive item right now. I've only got Blade Ruined King, and this is the amount of damage I'm doing. Sure, I don't have the poke of Rapid Fire Cannon. I don't have the burst of it. But that doesn't mean you need the item to be viable. Blade Ruined King on its own is a good item. When you've got your on-hit souls, you're going to be doing plenty of damage, and you're going to have plenty of utility on top of that. And that's not even saying that you need to stay at one item. You can still buy it for items. Now, Yasuo for some reason gets way too aggressive there, so I'm just going to take him out just like that. If he just ran away after the windwall, he might have actually lived, but for some reason he thought he could take Thresh on. That's impossible. He's 1-9. Meanwhile, Rumble's 12-1. Anyway, so Ocean Drake, we're going to take that. Nice and easy. So with 3 dragons ahead, we've got 6 turrets. The enemy has 0 turrets and 0 dragons. We aren't letting up. When a turret gets pressured, we either pressure back, force them back, or defend our turrets. So anyway, we start pushing this turret, and I started going in thinking the turret was down, but not quite. So we're going to start attacking this turret. Doesn't really matter what we do. So what the enemy does, and they're going to get some poke on the Blitzcrank, but it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, as a team fight starts here. Yasuo does not ult on his Q, so we start beating the crap out of Kha'Zix. But he does ult and is able to evade our damage. MF's ult doesn't really hit anything because he's playing way too defensive here. Rumble is going to get crit by the static shiv on Yasuo. I'm going to try my best to deal some damage here, because I do have a lot of armor and I can negate a lot of the damage. And I'm going to keep trying to attack. Till my dying day I tried to attack and deal with the enemy. But what we didn't notice is that Aatrox had went back and, well, we were pretty much 4v5. So we didn't actually kill many people. We were 4v5. Yeah. But nevertheless, all this really does is balance the scales for the enemy team. They've got a fed Kha'Zix now, they've got a fed Caitlyn. It's actually kind of a worthy game. So anyway, I'm back, and I'm going to start going back into another team fight. We've got another no dragon up, and then I just want to take these because I want souls, and I don't want my team to start a fight whilst I'm doing this. But my team around here, they are looking for the enemies, and then they see Yasuo, they try to engage on him, and they really chase after him. To no avail, Yasuo gets away. And Blitzcrank kind of goes 1v2 against support and AD carry. It's kind of dumb from Blitzcrank, he's getting way too hyped. MF starts the ult, doesn't kill anyone, and a team fight goes 4v5 without me. I tried to tell my team not to do this, but they did anyway. Rumble's going to try to get away. I don't think he's successful. And yeah, he dies, and then Aatrox is also going to die. And I'm on my own. So that was a bit of a throw. As you could see, Blitzcrank got really overconfident with our lead. We don't even have a lead. Well, we do have a lead. We've still got a 3k gold lead. But we're 26v26 now as opposed to the 12v2 we had earlier. And I can't defend against that, so they just have to take the turrets at their own leisure. I'm going to walk up and I'm going to think, what can I do? What can I do here? Maybe someone's going to respawn and I can lantern them in. We can't quite do anything here. I'm going to try to hook, but Yasuo is going to win all that. All I'm going to do is try and take as much farm as I can. I'm sitting at 120 something souls right now, 128. So my damage isn't that bad. As for items, I'm starting to go towards Rage Blade so I can double the on hits I've got. Now I'm going to take that boost, I'm going to go top lane, or the jungle even, and we're going to chase Kindred, look out for Baron, and yeah. Our inhib is down, the enemy's bottom inhib is exposed, but we haven't actually taken their inhib yet. And just like that, the enemy was able to pull it back because I guess you could blame it on me because I wasn't with the team. I did try to tell them not to fight whilst I was in bot lane, but they did. When it comes to lower elos, when this happens more frequently, you do want to stay with your team a little more. Sure, CS is great, souls are great, but you have to be there to kind of stop your team from being idiots. Or just spam pings. Spam pings whilst you farm to get stronger. Or what you can do is just ping like a big minion wave, and most like bronze AD carries are just going to flock to it the moment you do that, because they really want CS. Anyway, we get a hook from Blitzcrank, and then we start hitting the enemy. Kindred is going to start ulting, and which I'm just going to try to shred some enemies down. I'm just trying to hang back with MF. I flay Kha'Zix away. We kill them. That's Kindred, and then I start hitting the Caitlyn just like that. And I've got plenty of armor, so I don't have much to fear about going too ham. Rumble goes really deep inside. Oh god, that sounds very wrong. But yeah, he chases the Bard, and then I guess he did go deep inside the Bard. So much that Bard has to fucking run no fucking way. We're all low health, but we're going to push this out anyway. We don't care. Fail hook from Blitzcrank. And now I life stealed some back with Blade Ruined King. But Dragon is up, and I want this dragon. This Cloud Dragon, Cloud Drake. So yeah, we have 4 dragons, and the next one is going to be an Elder Dragon. If we even need it. So again, that didn't really accomplish much, we just got a few kills. We didn't get like enough leeway to start a safe Baron, we didn't get an inhibitor, anything like that. But what we are going to do is we're going to defend mid lane. We're going to... Well, I hoped we would do that, but no. Rumble ends up too deep in the enemy jungle and ends up dying, caught out. What is going to happen here is that I'm just going to sit here and try to deal as much pain as I can with my Thornmail. And just like that, Kha'Zix dies. Sorry, no, Kindred dies. Oh my god. And then, yeah, I just keep hitting them with the on-hit. I've got my Rage Blade. I'm dealing pretty decent DPS. I try to flay Yasuo away, but I'm way too late. I hook the Kha'Zix, who thinks he's safe, and he does jump back to safety. I'm going to sit here whilst I wait for Kha'Zix to come back, and then Caitlyn is going to get way too close to lethal range, and now Aatrox goes down with his passive. Am I going to die here? Yes, I do, to fucking Bard. As I said, I don't have magic resist. And Aatrox is also going to go down. Now our turrets are being pressured by this, but it's okay because Rumble's back. Rumble's back, and he's going to stop these guys from just mauling our spawned inhibitor. But yeah, we've had one bad team fight after the other. In fact, you can even see the enemy now has 4 turrets and 2 kills over us. We still have a gold lead of about 2k, but the enemy has gotten way more ahead than they should have. This is us being sloppy, and I really recommend you don't do that. This is things about the team getting caught out. It's mainly just being caught out, really. You had that moment where Blitzcrank got caught out because he went too aggressive. Times when Rumble's going too aggressive. He's not nearly tanky. Okay, he is now. But he wasn't nearly tanky enough to go so aggressive with his crazy build. So Kha'Zix was pushing bot lane. Don't know what he's doing now. He's still pushing bot lane. They're pushing bot lane. So we're just like, okay, that's a Baron. Now Kha'Zix tries to go in and stop it. Sorry, Caitlyn tries to go in and stop it, or did we hook her? Whatever. And then she dies. Now, I didn't even need to be here. I was just pushing top lane. Because I know that my team is strong enough, and the enemies were bot lane, so I had nothing to fear. They're going to stop attacking Kindred, who can't do shit. Yasuo's going to get a 4-man ult, but that's an AoE Rumble that you just fucking clump together against, and now you're going to fucking die. MF uses the ult on Kindred, and Rumble uses his Q on Yasuo. They both die. Aatrox decides to slam his face right into Kindred, and she just dies just like that. Rumble still takes a kill because he's a kill-stealing bastard with his Flame Spitter, and now we're going to push this turret. I really should have just walked in and tanked it, but I'm a pussy, so I just stand there doing nothing. But now that the minions are back, we're going to sack this turret. Enemies are here, Bard and Caitlyn, we don't care. We've got Baron, we've got the Mighty Thresh with 12 kills. And yeah, I've got a Stinger. Am I going to Nash too? I think I am. So anyway, I will do a hook here. Now, this is a moment of bad communication and bad understanding, because my own team, underestimate me here. They think I'm just going to die, so they stay back and they don't do anything. But watch how long I'm able to survive, and I want you to imagine if my team was on board with me. Okay, So here we have this fight. Rumble goes down, and I start taking the enemies down. Aatrox goes back because he's scared, and I'm able to kill Caitlyn just like that. Don't care about the windmill. Now I'm still going. I've got to use my lantern shield, and I'm still fucking going. I get a triple kill by my fucking self, and then, yeah. Then Aatrox comes in. Then MF comes in when I've already demonstrated, hi, I've been killing everyone. I'm dead now, but you know. Bard ults them to try to stop the turret from dying. MF dodges it just in time, but ends up taking a bit of tower hit. Doesn't matter. Aatrox is going to get slam dunked by Bard. Only joking. He slam dunks his face in the concrete. MF takes the bottom inhibitor because it's safe. And then we back off. Elder Dragon will be up pretty soon, so we can think about going for that. He starts taking the crab. What have I got? Oh, I seem to have done something here. My items, I've got Nash's Tooth, Blade Ruined King, Rage Blade. That's a lot of attack speed, that's a lot of on hit. And even some synergy using... I'm capitalizing on my tons of souls by getting the Nash's Tooth on hit. Now, the enemy's going to start taking Elder Dragon. We have vision of them. We can stop this dragon whenever we want. And what do you know, Rumble goes in, shows us one of his amazing ults once again. But either way, it lets them know that he's here. MF drops an ult, hits nothing but Bard. Caitlyn's line of traps does not save her from my fucking god hook. And then she dies in like 3 auto attacks because of my crazy on hit damage. I started killing the crap out of Yasuo. Killing the crap? I don't know. But yeah, I start chasing Yasuo. I try to flash hook him, doesn't work out. The rest of my team easily sweeps off the Kindred, all the squishy enemies, and the enemy surrenders just like that. And that is a 1 game using Blade Ruined King, Rage Blade, Nash's Tooth, Tanky, Thresh. With Thornmail. Thornmail as well. Thornmail is very, very, very strong and Thresh because of the bonus armor thing. Let's look at how much armor I have. I have 329. So that's 310 of that is bonus armor. And can we look at Thornmail? Yeah, I get 75 kind of bonus damage on the Thornmail proc. 25% of your bonus armor. Plus 15% of the incoming damage. That is pretty insane. So whenever Caitlyn attacks me, she wrecked herself. Whenever Yasuo attacks me, he wrecked himself. And their lifesteal meant nothing to me. Bloodthirst on Caitlyn doesn't matter. Doran's Blade on Yasuo doesn't matter. That's the only lifesteal item he has. But yeah. You might say that game was a little one-sided, but surely you can see a lot of the stuff that I did, a lot of the stuff Rumble did, would close out the game from the early game and give us a huge advantage. When we kill the enemy, we want to like do something with the time they spend dead. We want to push a turret, we want to take a dragon, and whenever dragon comes up, we want to time that dragon. Watch the timer on the mini-map, watch the timer on the top of the screen. Press tab, click the dragon timer when it's at like 1 minute, and it will give a message to your whole team telling them, hey guys, there's 59 seconds till dragon's out. So yeah, there's all that stuff, and then there's the fact that Blade of the Ruined King is a very viable option for Thresh. It always has been, and do not underestimate an attack speed Bruiser Thresh. Rapid Fire Cannon is really flashy, it can burst people down to hell, and it's really fun, but Blade of the Ruined King is like, you can't go wrong with it. And if you're against a magical enemy, I played a game against a Rise Top earlier, and I rushed Wit's End, and I was just able to sit there and beat the hell out of him. Thornmail, very good armor item for Thresh, especially against like high AD teams or multi-marksman teams. Like they have Kindred and Caitlyn and Yasuo, so Thornmail's very good. Anduin's Omen as well. And Sorcerer's Shoes are very powerful in Thresh. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed this game, guys. I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and more stuff is going to happen soon. More mini guides, more tips on Thresh, more general tips, and a new guide for the hyper support mid laner. So, thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like, and if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.